Hello, welcome to a new video. Yay! Let's fucking clap. Okay, so hopefully this is recording. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Monk, and if you're not, welcome back. Get ready for a shitty show. I'm gonna start bitching now because I'm already like in a mood. So my freaking lamp, Exhibit A, this fucking piece of crap, it won't turn on. Like it turned on for like a slight second just to blind me, and then it just like turned off. And I've been trying to fix it for the past 5 minutes, and I'm not an electrician, so I think it's over. So today we will have no light in terms of like the illumination above the cards. I'm gonna have to somehow fix it during editing. I don't think it's gonna be fixed because some things you just cannot fix, like my hair, which never is like. Anyways, not trying to be negative, but I'm just gonna air it out. And my tripod is still disgusting and it's literally broken. Like I could just crack a piece off of it right now and show you, but like let's not do that. So yeah, next video, hopefully I'll have a new tripod. I'm gonna try to order one off Amazon as soon as possible because I kind of need a tripod to film. So yeah, that's a thing. Other than that, welcome to the video. What? Maybe it's like anyone who's new to the channel probably already freaking left. But yeah, also what the hell's happening here? But yeah, today's video we're gonna film the February predictions. I can't say January and February apparently, so I had to like Google it, and the guy was like February. February. It's like a dog. So I'm gonna stop saying things in general. But yeah, guys, I have two new decks today to show you. Once again, if you are interested, all the decks I used are gonna be linked down below. Yeah, and I just want to say like okay, so this is my last week of employment until my contract ends. Um so after this, I should be pretty available until I find a new job, which God knows how long that's going to take, especially since the market's been horrible. I know so many people that have been laid off. So I should have time to film more videos. If anything, you know what, at least I'm doing something with my life, right? Even if I don't make any money from this. But since it's gonna be February, I'm gonna do a love reading for you guys, and I think it's gonna be a good one. Like I don't know, I haven't done love readings in a while, so stay tuned for that. Like make sure to subscribe if you want to watch that. It's gonna be juicy. And other than that, I'm gonna just do a quick unboxing, and you can just go to the timestamps below if you want to choose your piles. I shall see you there, guys. Hello, welcome to the unboxing portion of the video. Once again, apologies, the light is not working. Hopefully, you guys can see the cards nicely. So one of the decks I got. Oh, damn! Oh my god, my back hurts. Okay. We're good. We're alive. Is the Everyday Witches Familiars Oracle card. And this theme is actually the same as some of the one of the tarot card decks I've used in the past is called the Everyday Wish Tarot with the cats. So I actually kind of opened it already because I was like, I forgot I was unboxing and I opened it, but it comes with a little guidebook, which I think we are going to read. Not the whole book, obviously, but whichever card you get, I'll read from like the description. And it smells like, okay, I'm a smell person. If you guys didn't know, like I have a really strong sense of smell. So I'll tell you everything. Smells like plastic. Smells like China. It just smells like a new like plasticky book. Anyways, I don't mind it. And then there are so this is the back. Sorry, the card art. I forgot what this is called, but like the back of the card. And then this one has how many cards does it have? 40 decks. Sorry, 40 cards, 40 decks. 40 cards inside. So they're super cute. Just gonna do a quick skim. But yeah, because they are oracle cards, it's gonna be more interpretive compared to like tarot. And there are different definitions for each. And I think the artwork is super beautiful. If you guys know me, you know I love color. Not okay. It's funny because it's like I love color, but I'm always wearing black. I love color in my life, but not on me. I'm not like gonna wear too much color, but I love it like in my life. Also, sorry if my thumb is nasty. I kept like, so I wounded my thumb and then I kept like opening the wound by accident. So not, it's because like, anyways, yeah. So just disclaimer if you're disgusted by that. So yeah, that's the first deck we're gonna use, and then we have the second deck, which is the Prism Oracle, which I am super excited for this one because it's like the color deck. Like if you like colors and you like cards, then this is for you, baby. So first of all, hello, like literally Prism. What's that band where there's like a prism? Sorry, there's like yeah, there's a prism and then they shine the light and it's like a rainbow. Is it Pink Floyd or something? I don't know. Anyways, it's like kind of give me that vibe. Oh, the edging is freaking immaculate. You know I'm an edging girl. Maybe I should not say that out loud. But anyways. And then look, yo, it's color coordinated. This is crazy, man. Like there's like black. I know some people say black is not a color, but it's a color to me. Oh my god, this card is this is my life right now. Okay, anyways. And it's just kind of like it goes that way and like it's beautiful and guys, I'm so excited to use this deck. Like I'm using it today, so we will really see. There's also a guidebook, which is interesting. I wonder what we're going to learn. But yeah, those are the two new decks for this video. Once again, I bought a fuck ton of decks when I was spending all my money one day. So next video there's going to be more decks. And then I wonder why I'm like poor. But yeah. Otherwise, guys, please select your pile and we will start with the video. Hello, welcome to your pile selection for your February predictions. So today we're going to choose from the Prism Oracle deck. And I just pulled 3 cards, which I think are pretty cool. And hopefully you guys are able to figure out the one that resonates the best with you. So pile number 1 is going to be the Reflection card, which is a beautiful muted. Is this like a periwinkle? I'm not like a Pantone girl, so I don't know, but like a muted dusty blue. It has a mirror in it. It says reflection. If this relates to your vibe or whatever, then this is your pile number 1. Pile number 2 is Comfort with the pink, baby pink, bubblegum pink flowers. If you relate to this one, then this is your pile. And then pile number 3, we have Sadness, like in the movie Inside Out. I know that joke's been made 40 times. With the gray, so it's not gray. It's actually like a dark navy blue cloud, and he's crying. So let's find out what the hell that's about. But yeah, guys, whichever pile resonates with you, feel free to jump right in, and timestamps are below. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I love you guys, and let's wish for a good month, guys. I'll see you there. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Reflection card, then we're gonna tell you all about your February predictions and what's gonna be happening in this month, okay, guys? I'm also worried my phone is gonna run out of battery. I cannot shuffle cards as a tarot reader, which is a great sign, but I didn't charge my phone before I filmed because I'm a freaking dimwit. And like it's 11:30 at night, and I like, dude, your phone's dead. So it's like when I first looked, it was like 40%. So I'm just gonna be like on it, but I think we'll make it through. Okay, I can't shuffle apparently, so we're just gonna have to do this because I don't know what's happening today. Every video, there's like such an unhinged vibe. But yeah, what's happening for group number 1? Ooh, the Star card. Oh, shoot. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take it off. Sorry if I keep swearing today. I'm just like in a sweary mood. Okay, we took like an F ton of cards, man. Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay, let me just take a looky. Just let me take a look-see, okay? Let me see. Okay. The immediate vibe I get for you guys for February group number 1 is you guys have been through some shit, okay? And I'm going to just say that like without even trying to hold back. Maybe January for you has been a hell of a time. Like, New Year. Sometimes, okay, my experience is my New Year. I don't know why, but for the past like this year and like last year, January has been a shit show. Like it's been horrible. Like I'm just like not for this. Like I know it's supposed to be like, oh, New Year, New You shit. Hell no, man. Like it was all nothing but horrible things happened. So for me, I think this would have been my pile if I had to freaking choose. But I think for you guys, the main theme I'm getting before I dive into like the individual cards is you are going to be healing a lot this month in terms of February. I think February is going to be kind of your healing month and like low key, like the start of your redemption arc. But like right now, I think for February, you're going to be like preparing for the arc, but you're not in it yet. Okay, so let's explain. Okay, so the first card we have is the Star card. So Star card is such a beautiful card to have in tarot. It's talking about like when you're kind of down in the dumps and you feel like you've lost everything, there's always hope, right? So for you guys, for sure, it's gonna be like maybe, and I get this vibe too. Like sometimes at night, like when you're in bed and it's like the stars are out, it's dark at night, the world is silent. You just start to cry, right? It just starts to get dark, and you're like, oh damn, right? Like you think about everything that's happened, and you're like, wow. And I think this is actually a beautiful card because it shows that despite all the adversities you've been through and all the leaps, like all this BS that's happened, like you're still here. And I just want you to know that it's not the end, and you're gonna keep on pushing because you're still here, you're still resilient, and you're so strong that you're still able to, be functioning at this state, right? So yeah, the star card is all about like possibilities and hope and knowing that there is something out there for you, even if you don't see it at the moment. We also have the Three of Swords reversed. So I will just hold these cards upright just so you guys can see the visuals. So Three of Swords always does talk about betrayal or heartbreak. So maybe for some of you guys, you have recently gone through a breakup from a loved one, or like maybe you've lost a loved one, or you've got really disappointing news, like something that like really affected you and you felt really disappointed and maybe even betrayed from hearing about the information. And I think with this, it's just a sign that because you did get it in reverse, you are once again healing from this. You've gone through something tough, and at this point, you're kind of accepting it. I think you're accepting it in February. You're kind of like, listen, this relationship didn't work out, this job didn't work out, this whatever happened did not work out, and that's fine. I'm gonna heal from it and I'm gonna become a better person. But right now I need to like kind of grieve. I need to, wallow a little bit. And that's totally normal to like mourn or grieve or just whatever happened. It's just like it's time to be sad. But I think February you're gonna kind of like slowly get out of it. I do kind of read cards chronologically, so this is kind of like beginning to end. And definitely January for you is like the more like the time you would have like healed and like maybe accepted the situation. But February is gonna be like, okay, guys, we don't need to cry every damn day, right? I get it, but sometimes you need to really like snap yourself out of it. Okay, and then we have the Judgment card, which is also in reverse. So Judgment always talks about like there is something deep inside of you, and I think if you're watching this video and this pile is resonating, then you know exactly what this is. There's something deep inside of you where you know there's a decision that needs to be made, or there's an action that needs to be taken, and you're scared to do it. The reason you're scared is because you did get in reverse, and I feel like it's called like it's calling you. There's a calling for you, but you're resisting. So you're not actually taking action, and you're not actually making that decision that you need to do to go for what you want because you're scared. You're scared of change. You're scared of what if I get hurt again. You're scared of new things. And I just want to tell you that there's always like new opportunities on the other side. And when we're in like the old mindset, we can't see that. When we're in our comfort zone, it's hard to see that. But the moment you step out of your comfort zone and you just open the new door, there's things that you would never be capable, you would have never known that you were capable of. And I feel like you need to really take that step towards that in February. Like February is the time for you to really make the change and like start to understand that things are going to get better, but are you going to let it get better? You also have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and this one is it's kind of a similar mindset in terms of like you have a stuck mindset and you feel like your situation is the worst situation and you can never get out of it, and this is the cards you were dealt in life and like there's nothing you can do about it. But because you did get in reverse, I think you're finally going to start to see that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel and we don't always have to just sit here and just wallow in our misery. Like there is so much opportunity if we just went outside. If we just walked outside or if we just looked the other way. So not looked the other way, looked forward and like just took that risk. Like taking that risk I think is going to be important in February. Like even if it scares you, like there's something deep inside I know you want to do, but why aren't you doing it, right? And then the last card we have is the Ace of Swords, which is a beautiful card to end off your month. So I think by the end of February, you are going to have that epiphany moment. You are going to be like, I have an idea, I have a passion, I have something where I want to pursue it, whether it's going back to school or going to get a new job or I'm going to start taking care of my mental health. I'm going to start that new relationship. I'm going to hit them up. Whatever that is for you guys, Ace of Swords is telling you that this is something where I think you are going to gain some clarity in the situation, and you're gonna feel almost like relieved that by the end of the month. Because the beginning of the month you're kind of muddled, it's a little bit messy, but at the end of the month you're like, yo, this is my life. It's only the beginning of the year. Like we can change this. We can change how it's been going. We can change the trajectory that it's been going down. So yes, guys, wow, really so far pile number one, very 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 powerful reading. I'm really like I'm so passionate about your pile. Like I'm tripping. I can't even speak English right now. I'm like blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a love card. I also once again I cannot shuffle these cards on camera because there's nudity and I don't know if YouTube. I know I swear a lot, but like maybe if I show a butthole, it might not be okay. So we're just gonna pull a love card for you guys and see if you guys are gonna be in love this month or it's just gonna be another dry season. Yeah, okay, anyways. Okay, February is the month of love, right? So also I just want to know, do people celebrate Valentine's Day? I've never celebrated Valentine's Day in my life, unless I did and I don't remember, but like I don't really. So oh, thank God they weren't naked because it fell out this way and I'm like, please have a shirt on. So yes, this is your love card for February. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So yes, definitely relatable with the Three of Swords with the heartbreak card. I think definitely some of you guys did just go through a breakup, and I'm gonna send you hugs because goddamn. So yeah, don't focus on the past. Like accept that it has happened. Forgive. I never forget though. Like forgiving is one thing, but forgetting is another. So I like the second part. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So despite what has happened for some of you guys in terms of love, maybe you have been betrayed and a little bit hurt. You are able to come back from this, and I think you're gonna come back from this stronger than ever because you're gonna definitely like maybe like if you just broke up with someone, you're not gonna like date for a bit, but at one point I think you are gonna find somebody that is gonna treat you right, or the situation is just more compatible and you're gonna just have a better time. But right now I think you just need to kind of heal, so I don't see you dating at this moment. And if you are in a relationship, I'm not saying you're gonna break up with your partner, but this one's more talking about like maybe you guys, that you're the type to reminisce on the past, or like, you know, honeymoon phase is amazing. Like when you date somebody, it's like the first few months is like I love you, and then after you actually with someone for several years, you're like, oh damn, it's like it becomes stale. So maybe some of you guys, if you're with your partner right now, you're like, I really miss like when we used to go on dates and we used to like dress up for each other, we used to like surprise each other, we used to flirt. We don't do that anymore because we've been dating for so many years. It's freaking old married couple vibe. And that's something that you can always bring back. You know, it's always good to flirt with your partner and surprise them and try something new, because that's how it keeps the relationship spontaneous and it doesn't make it stale. So just saying, like, for example, you guys, whatever is your situation, I think you just need to like acknowledge that things will get better, but right now I think you need to like move on from the past. Okay, let's get you. So I know we have the reflection. Oh, wait. I should read the reflection card. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, true. I totally forgot to read the card that I pulled, so should have probably did that first. So yeah, we will read that now. How do I find this fucking card? This better have a table of contents, cause the hell, this doesn't even have a table of contents. What the hell? Okay, that's crazy. Okay, would you guys say this is a blue card? Okay, guys, after 10 hours I found the definition. So, yay. Okay, I don't really like how they lay out the cards. Sorry, the book. Okay, reflection. Some say that certain people or your wait, I can't read. Help me. Okay. Some say that certain people or situations in your life act as mirrors that reflect back at you and teach you. What that mirror reveals can act as a source of inspiration, encouraging you to move forward. Okay, so once again, about moving forward. You may not like what you see, giving you the opportunity to make some important changes in your life. This card is a reminder of the importance of taking time to reflect and partake in some deep self inquiry. What are the mirrors in your life trying to show you? And what can you learn from them? Okay, that's pretty freaking spot on, because this definitely gives me healing energy about like look yourself in the mirror. I know some of you guys don't like to look at yourself in the mirror. I fucking get it. Some days is just like, oh damn. But really look at yourself and just look at where you've come. And I just think you need to really be like realistic with like the situation and like okay. Okay, let me read this line again so it make kind of a little bit of sense. You may not like what you see, giving you the opportunity to make some important changes. Yeah, so if it is like a more shallow, superficial mindset, then maybe it's like, okay, look at yourself. For me, it's like, real talk. Like I haven't been like confident in my body for the past like 4 years of my life. Like I was never like, oh, I'm so hot or whatever. But like since COVID hit, and I look at myself in the mirror, I was like, I was letting myself go. I was like, you looking like roly poly, okay? And that's just like for me, okay? And I was like, I need to do something about this. I'm not happy. I'm not healthy. Like none of this is working out. So I started trying to eat better. I started going to gym, okay? So that's just one example. But, you know, sometimes looking in the mirror is just so much more than superficial. It could literally just be like just seeing beauty within yourself. It's like deep down, like you're such an amazing person, and I think you need to acknowledge that. So just know that like whoever this is, like you maybe have went through a lot, but like we got this, okay? Sometimes you just need to look in the mirror. I'm pointing over there because I have a mirror in front of my bed, but like you can't see it. You just need to give yourself a pep talk and be like, listen, girl, let's freaking go. We got this and we're gonna do our best. And then, you know, at the end of the day, as horrible as this sounds, guys, nobody gonna save you. You gotta look out for yourself. And this is one example of like you gotta be your best friend. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm already like, why is it hard to breathe? Okay, we're gonna pull you a Everyday Witches Familiars card. Yo, but your reading, guys, is hitting home. It's hitting home for me. Okay, so you got, ooh, what is that? What is that? Number 4, Spirit Sphinx. Okay, so this one, thank God, also has a guidebook because I would be super lost without it. Let's see what it says. Is this numerological? Wait, it's not. What the fuck? Oh god. Okay. What is this called? Spirit Sphinx. Okay, number 99. Okay, this one's a little bit easier to find. Oh, this one has a lot of info. Sorry, I can't read. Oh my god, I went to the wrong page. Okay, okay. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna just read it. You guys can just listen to my beautiful voice. Okay, so Sphinx, number 4. The Sphinx is a mythical creature most commonly depicted as having the head of a human, the body of a lion, and the wings of a bird, often a falcon. It guarded the pyramids, which held the tombs of many great pharaohs, as well as the entrance to the Greek city of Thebes. I totally said that wrong. Where the Sphinx was famously said to ask travelers to answer a riddle before allowing them to pass. It symbolizes the seeking of answers, both metaphysical and mundane, and the power of knowledge. Divination. If you are seeking answers to important questions, the Sphinx may suggest that you need to look deeper or explore more widely. Don't assume the easy, most obvious answer is the right one, but have faith in your ability to find the truth, no matter what it is. Never stop learning and growing because knowledge, both self and the greater world, is power. Message. Many times when we are seeking answers to difficult questions, it turns out they are somewhere within us. Don't be afraid to look deep inside. On some level, you probably already know whatever it is you need to find the answers. Sometimes we don't want to see the truth because it is hard or painful. But you might be surprised by the peace you feel when you acknowledge the answer to your own riddles. So yeah, this one is really giving me like deep hanged man energy. So hanged man is like the one where you like take time just to like really dive in deep, become like the philosopher you always were. And just like whatever answers you have, like to get more information. And that kind of makes a lot of sense with your Ace of Swords, like having that mental breakthrough and having that light bulb moment. I think in February, like more in the latter half of the month, you are gonna like find things out. And sometimes you don't want to find out the truth. It's like, I don't need to know you were effing somebody else, shit like that. But sometimes we need to know in order to move on and heal. And a lot of the answers, it was mentioned, was within yourself. So, like, it could just be like maybe you see things as more complicated than it was. As somebody like me who is an overthinker, like, I will analyze everything to the point where I'm just making shit up at this point. And that's super toxic. And that's something that, like, we sometimes do, but this one is telling you more about like just analyzing yourself in terms of like, are we over analyzing? Are we just kind of losing our minds? Just kind of having that reality check and taking time out for ourselves to heal is really going to bring us that clarity that we need. All right, so yeah, that guys, this is you're reading getting deep. Yeah. So yeah, I actually think I also have this book that one of my old managers gave me like at my like one of my older jobs because she could tell I have anxiety and depression, so she was like, I'm actually not diagnosed, but I'm pretty fucking sure I have. So she's like, she gave me this book. It's called It's Gonna Be Okay, and it's just like little quotes from like I think famous people. So I'm gonna pull you a quote and just see like what the hell this is. So yeah, okay. So this one is called is by Edward Gorey. God knows there's enough to worry about without worrying about things. Okay, shut up, bro. Yeah, so this kind of just talked about like over analyzing. Sometimes like it's all in our own mind, and even if you don't believe in God, like whatever you believe in, like just take it as it is. Like there's always a purpose, and I think it's just saying like it's kind of like reminds me of this other saying where someone says, I don't want to worry because I don't want to worry twice or something. Like it's just like it was deep. I think I fucked up the quote, but basically it's saying like worrying is nothing but like a useless experience. Like there's nothing to do when you worry. Like you're just hurting yourself. So just trying to have that mindset of like everything's gonna be okay. Like if okay, God forbid, pretend this is like a situation. You're like worried your mom is like she's out late at night going to the grocery store or the gas station and she hasn't come back in a while. You call her, she don't pick up her phone. Of course you're worried. So then like the most logical thing to do is like just to find out where she is, but she's probably fine and she was just like, "Oh, sorry, I just went to like Walmart to pick up more things." And then yeah, that's fine because if you didn't worry about that, then it would have been okay. But if you worried and then something did happen to her, then you're worrying twice. I don't know. It's a horrible example I just gave, but just yeah, guys. It's much easier said than done. Like, trust me, I know. As someone who worries every second of the day, sometimes you just need to meditate and just like take time and just be like, really center yourself and be like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna finish off your reading, guys, with a angel answers. So we're gonna get your angel number going up and see what message it has for you. Oh my god. Dude. So you got 1 1 and 2 2. So I'm gonna read. I don't think the book goes higher than 1,000. If it does, then okay, let's read it. But I don't think it goes higher than 1,000. Yeah, it stops at like 99. All right, so we're gonna read 11 and then 22 and see what this means. I've been seeing so many 11s, like it's insane. Okay. Okay, so the awakening. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, so you are being called to attention. Your angels want you your angels want to send you signs, but first they need to make sure you'll be paying attention. This number asks you to notice the world around you so you don't miss the important messages coming your way. Ask your angels for confirmation after you see this number. Repetition is their way of getting your attention. So there is like if you believe in a higher power, which I hope you do because you're watching this fucking video, um whatever you believe in, like they're giving you a message and they're telling you that like if you're going through something right now and like you see these numbers consistently, they're just trying to tell you that they're on your side and like whatever you're doing is the right path and everything's gonna be okay. So just remember that. We also have number 22, which is believe. You are building the life you want. Yes. Your angels are in direct communication with you. Okay, so another one about angels. This number is a powerful message that your life is being created with their divine assistance. You are in a space of high vibrational energy right now. Repeat this mantra. I believe in myself as I grow. So those are kind of similar messages. They're just talking about like how like you are being looked after. So if you feel like you're kind of lost in life right now, don't worry. There always is a reason for everything. So you are being looked after. This is not the end for you guys. There's so much more to come, and I think you're just gonna really enjoy it later on. But right now, you might not see it. But you have a really good support system, even if you cannot see them. They are there for you. But yeah, guys, that is your February predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it helped you, and I hope you have a wonderful month. I think you are gonna have a wonderful month. And, once again, if you guys do like the video, please feel free to comment, subscribe, like, share the video. And the decks I use are going to be linked in the description. I also do offer private readings with like a fee. I forgot to say that. I probably should have said that before. But if you guys do want to do a private reading with me, book me. You can join my Discord and you can direct message me from there. But otherwise, I shall see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. This is your February predictions. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you. I love you and everything is great. So you chose the comfort card, which are the 3 flowers. We will jump right into what that means right now because I almost forgot to read this card for pile number 1 and I was like, why am I not reading this card? Anyways, sorry, I'm disgusting. Also, I always say if I burp in your reading, it's gonna be a good one. So get ready for that. Also, this guidebook is kind of annoying. So if I take like an hour to find your color, which I found it, I'm good. All right, so Number 2, comfort. When comfort comes up in a reading, it signals that you may need to invite some more self-care and comfort into your life. A great way to do this is through nourishing your spirit or higher self. This can be something as simple as cleansing out your home and rearranging your space in order to invite in clear and comforting energy. It can also mean taking the time to prepare yourself a meal that your body has been craving. Whatever it is, do it with ease and give your nervous system the gentle break that it needs. All right, so this is a really nice card because I think a lot of the time, like, especially like these days, we're so busy or we're so occupied with stuff that we don't even take care of ourselves. And especially in the new year, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have goals of like being healthier, sleeping better, eating better, maybe moving more. And this card is just kind of a reminder, like whatever self-care is for you, whether it's like mental health, maybe I'm going to like journal more, meditate, go to therapy, whatever that is, or physical health, whatever I just listed before, or it could just be like, hey, I want to, like, for me, I'll be real, like my nails are jank as hell. Like I was going to paint them before my video, but I'm like, I don't have time to wait for them to dry. So I'm probably gonna paint them for the next video, but like sometimes you just wanna like look cute, you know. Sometimes you just don't wanna look like you just rolled out of bed and looking like a mess. So whatever self-care is for you, find your definition of self-care, and I think your month should be focused on that, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, so yeah, so far I do feel like with your pile, I'm sensing a little more of a relaxed energy. And I feel like there is a little bit of a slower month for you, if that makes any sense. All right, so interesting. I'm gonna give me like 2 more cards. Okay, so you got an interesting reading. You got 2 nines, so you have 9 of coins and you have 9 of 9 of cups and 9 of coins, which to me are like similar things. So I'm gonna tell you about that, and then you have other things. So the main theme I'm getting for your group is, I don't know why, but I'm getting the sense of like not focusing on material happiness and kind of like, definitely for your reading, it's a lot of like physical. You have a lot of coins. So it's a lot of physical. So I think your reading is either like school or job related, like it's very physical, or even your physical health related. So I read physical like coins as those 3 things: school, job, or health. And I think this is going to be the focus for your month, is like that part. But the message I have is like, do not be superficial with all these things. So yeah, let's just dive into it. So the first one you have is the 9 of cups, but you did get it in reverse. And I feel like with 9 of cups, the way I see it is it can be a little superficial. So it's kind of like the card of like, oh, your wishes are coming true. But because you got it in reverse, there is something that's not, you're not seeing something exactly for what it is. There could be somebody in your life, it could be at school or at work, where they are kind of putting on like a mask in front of you just to maybe please you, or like maybe even like a little, not like too much, but like maybe a little bit of discernment. So just be a little careful with that. And I read this one like that because with this one, like I think, so she's like super in love and whatever, but this is like clearly a dude, right? So I'm just kind of like, someone's not being authentic, and I just feel like something is, you got to be a little careful at the beginning of the month with like people you let into your life. And don't trust everyone you know. I don't know. I'm just getting that kind of vibe. And just know that, like, even if something, well, this is going to sound kind of like negative, but like, if like you have a wish, right? So you make a wish, like, I wish I could get this new promotion or whatever at work. And then you get the job. You got the contract signed, you got the freaking job you want. Be a little careful because you never know, like, what's the ins and outs of this place, or there could be like, I don't know how to say this, like there could be like a second agenda or something. I don't know. So just be a little bit careful. Not, I don't see this as a big thing, but like just be a little bit more mindful. And no, don't be all like rose tinted glasses going into this, because you don't want to be like a fucking clown. You also have the Five of Pentacles, so this does talk about like possibility of like financial loss, job loss, physical loss in terms of maybe your health hasn't been the best, and you might have like, God forbid, you guys have a sickness or something, and like hopefully it's curable, but like maybe something is like letting you down. Like near the beginning of the month, you're kind of also kind of like, oh, I'm kind of disappointed by this. And this could also talk about like if you are working, maybe you got a new job and you're like, I was expecting it to be something it wasn't. And you're kind of let down by it. Now you're kind of like, oh, I expected more. And that's fine. At the end of the day, I do feel like um there is a reason we're going through things. So like if for some of you guys it is like a job loss, it's okay, because even though you didn't get the job, or you lost your job, or you got laid off, or your contract ended, and you don't have money to pay the rent. God, oh my God, these horrible examples. But I hope you guys have money to pay rent. This is not forever. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. And this one is like, you can see that like even though she's like freezing outside, she's sitting, she's wallowing, she's like, oh my God, my life sucks. She could go inside this church where there is warmth, there is support, there is light, but she's not doing that because she doesn't even see that as as an option, because she's so busy like wallowing. So I think for the beginning of the month, like there is a little bit of like a Delulu sense. Like I'm getting you guys are gonna be kind of like but as your month goes along, mid-month, you do have the Ace of Coins. So Ace of Coins talks about, once again, for some of you guys, new job opportunities. Maybe you're enrolling in school again. Maybe you got promotion, whatever that is for you. Or you start to realize that you need to prioritize your physical health. And your physical health has been on the back burner, and it's time to be like, girl, I mean, for me, it's like I have IBS, and why I have, okay, like real talk, have been eating sausages for the past 2 days, and then every day I shit myself, and I'm like, why is my stomach hurting? And I'm like, maybe you should stop eating the most, because I get like irritable when I eat like too much fatty food. I'm like, why are you eating the fattiest thing ever? And then confused when you're like shitting yourself. So like, yeah, TMI, everyone's gone, right? But yeah, so whatever new opportunity or something that comes your way, definitely I want to say for you guys, take that opportunity, because you never know where it's going to take you. And I think if you focus more on like making the big changes now, your year is just going to go so much more swimmingly. Don't be scared of this chance, okay? Not every day do some people offer you like opportunities, and if it's not job related or school related for you, it might just be like focus on yourself. Like, you know, you need to be your number one opportunity. Yeah, okay. You also have the Nine of Coins in reverse. So once again, I get the sense that like as much as you want to become independent and sustainable and financially stable, not saying you guys are not, but be careful of not following into the trap of being superficial with your plans. So the reason I say this is like some people, they only go to school because they want to like make their parents proud and make a lot of money, and that's fine. Like as long as you're okay with that, like you're fine with doing that, then that's fine. But like if you're really suffering and you're like, why am I here? And you're like in a 4-year program and you're only in year 1 and you're like, I already want to end everything. It's okay to change that path, and it's okay to make that decision, because I just get with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse as somebody who like is enjoying the fruits of their labor, but it's also kind of like we're being a little shallow, and we're also spending more than we make. If that's going to be a practical advice, like for some of you guys who chose this pile, maybe budget your finances a better, because I feel like you're spending more just to be flashy, or like you're spending more on impulsive items when you don't need to. It's just not the time for it. So yeah, that just kind of came up. And I also read this in terms of the physical sense, as if you guys are on like a health journey, like be careful with the snacks in your house, because sometimes when you're grocery shopping, you're like, you buy all those freaking Doritos and Cheetos and chocolate and whatever, and then you get home and you're like, when you have a craving, you just down that whole thing. Don't buy those things, because the moment you buy them, you're going to eat them. So like if you don't have them at home, you're not going to go to the store at 2 a.m. I hope you guys are not. My roommate freaking does this shit though. But at 2 a.m., you think you're gonna go outside and buy the chocolate bar? No, you're not gonna do that. So it's just kind of like making sure that's good. You also have judgment in reverse. So this card talks about by the end of the month, I think you are gonna have like a wake up call, and you are gonna have like kind of like an epiphany moment where whatever you've been through for February, it's gonna be a little bit more like I know where I want. I know what I want now. You're gonna be like, whatever's not working, I'm gonna change that. And you did get it in reverse, so I think there is gonna be a little bit of resistance for the change. Like whatever calls you, like I think you might have to fight it a bit in terms of like not fight it, but you have to go for it. Like if you're nervous to make that change, or you're nervous to like ask for that promotion or ask for that job transfer or ask for support, whatever that is for you, it's telling you that the reason you're getting that gut feeling is because it means a lot to you for a reason, and you can't like just push it away. Like our intuition and our purpose in life is like there's a reason we feel all these things, and it's not for nothing. So you need to really act on it and make that change. Okay, I don't know what this change is. Unfortunately, it seems career related and stuff, but like we'll see. And this could also talk about, once again, if it is just a physical for you, working on your health. You're probably gonna get that wake up call to be like, are we really like on track right now? Like, I get we have cheat days, we have days where we don't want to go to the gym, we don't want to like make our food. I get it, that's fine. But we really need to analyze and be like, is that the change we want? Are we too comfortable? Once again, comfort's good, but like when you stay comfortable is when it becomes a problem. All right, and then your last card for tarot is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune talks about like the wheel is always spinning. So I feel like by the end of February, you're gonna feel like your life is a little bit chaotic. Like it's pretty chill until the end. I think it's gonna be like, oh, and you're gonna be kind of like reaping kind of the rewards of your labor. So if you have been working hard in school or at work or on yourself, by the end of the month, you are going to see results, and it's a very positive and celebratory result. And I think good things are going to come your way. Wheel of Fortune does also talk about, especially if it's upright, good karma is going to come your way. So if you have been like good to the people around you without the intent of self-gain, then that's also going to be like a win. So good things are going to happen at the end of the month, but I will say this, the only way they're going to happen is if you kind of push yourself a little bit, kind of but like control your tendencies a little bit, take care of yourself, and also just know that like consistency, I don't know why for your pile, like I'm getting consistency, like being consistent and diligent with your goals this month is really going to hit it off. All right, so we're going to get you a love card for the month of February. Okay, I find out that like I can say the word February as long as I don't think about it. If I don't think about it, I can say it. But if I think about it, I'm like over analyzing the word. I freaking jumble up, man. All right, so for your love reading, you got the card Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So for my single ladies out there, if it feels like like you're kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna find anybody, and you know life is freaking whoa, right? I think sometimes you just need to trust in the world, and you just need to trust that the process is, you know what that's saying, like there's like, oh, trust the process. Like I think you need to trust the process. So if you're going on a date, don't think, oh, I'm just gonna like it's not gonna work out because this person's like this and I'm like this and we're just not compatible. Like just fucking do it, man. Like just go through the process and just have like a glass half full mindset. I think you need to just kind of let loose because it seems a little serious in terms of love. And once you just kind of let it flow, I think things are going to start opening up, like automatically transform. If you are in a relationship, I think it also talks about you need to, it can be two things. So if you feel like uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, sorry. If you feel like your partner doesn't love you or care for you, and you feel like really self-conscious about yourself, and you're like, oh, why would he be with me? There's prettier, younger girls in the world. Yeah, whatever. At the end of the day, like you chose to be with this person for a reason. And like the only thing you have to do is trust that they won't hurt you. And if they do, fuck them. But for now, like, you have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, hey, I trust you. I trust that you wouldn't do this to me. So I'm going to let you do your thing. But at the end of the day, like, because if you, like, constantly scrutinize people and, like, micromanage your relationship, like, that's just going to go to hell. So I think you just need to, like, let it happen and, like, just trust that's going to be okay. And because the more you try to control something, sometimes it's, like, the worse it gets. And that's just what I'm getting. I'm also getting the fact that if you guys have gone through, like, a breakup or something, just trust that, like, whatever happened was meant to be. Like, things didn't work out, and just know that better things are coming. But sometimes you just have to, like, just know that, like, for now it sucks, but later it'll be okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for love for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna pull you a familiars card, Oracle. Yo. Okay, I hope you guys... Oh, I'm gonna mention this now because I forgot to say it, like, in the beginning of the video. I do offer private readings, so if you guys do like you have to pay for them. You know, girl gotta make money. But oh shit, okay. There's like 40 fucking cards. Okay. Let's just take that one. But if you want a private reading from me, just join my Discord, message me in the DMs, and we could do a reading for you. So that's the thing. Just letting you know, because I do love doing private readings. I think they're pretty chill. All right, so you have the air card number 6, Monarch Butterfly. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you guys, like, live in Toronto. I don't think anyone lives in Toronto. That's, like, whoever's watching, like, if you're from Toronto, it's because you probably know me in real life. But online, I don't know how many people live in Toronto, but there's this place called Allen Gardens, and it has, like, a botanical garden, but, like, the bad part about that area is that it's full of druggies. So it kind of kills the vibe. Anyways, kind of remind me of that. Okay, so let's get you Monarch Butterfly. All right, so I will read this to you. Number 6, Monarch Butterfly. The monarch butterfly is a vital pollinator who is dependent on the milkweed plant, which is where it lays its eggs and is the only food for the monarch larvae. These majestic butterflies migrate every year, traveling tremendous distances to mate and lay their eggs, defying the odds in their drive to survive. They are a symbol of hope and faith, and the very sight of them can lift our hearts. Divination. This card may be telling you to hold on, no matter what you're going through. It may seem as though the odds are stacked against you, but you need to have faith that you will come out okay in the end. Sometimes all we have to hold on to are hope and faith, but those can be powerful enough to carry us through long distances and difficult challenges on gossamer wings. Message. The monarch seems fragile and delicate, but it persists in its journey despite everything that life throws its way. You can tap into the power of hope to keep yourself going when things look dark. Reach for the light and look for the things that will feed your spirit. Are you focusing on the positive or dwelling only on the negative? It is easy to lose faith in the world and yourself, but it is worth the effort to stay as positive as possible. So yeah, this one's basically telling you to, like, keep on pushing. And as much as, like, maybe this month might be a little bit difficult in terms of, I do feel like some things are not going to be what you expect, and you're going to be a little disappointed by it. But at the end of the day, I think if you just keep working hard, you're going to get through this shit and you're going to be good. So just kind of be consistent, keep on pushing, and be like devoted to your goal. Because this Wheel of Fortune at the end of the month is waiting for you if you do, like, answer that feeling in your gut and just, like, go for what you want. I think you're gonna... I'm not saying you're gonna meet all your goals by the end of February, but I'm saying, like, whatever... Maybe you're gonna meet, like, a milestone. Pretend your goal is, like, hey, I want to be down 5 pounds. Like, by the end of the month, you might be if you just keep on pushing. So, yeah, yeah, and like the monarch butterfly, from what I've just learned, is, like, it's so beautiful, it's so delicate, but it fights for its life. It's fighting for its life right now. It has to fly freaking miles away just to go to a freaking have a freaking pollinate some flower or whatever. So, sometimes you just need to like push it and like keep going, and beautiful things can happen. All right, guys, we are gonna pull. So this book, one of my old managers gave it to me because she was like, "Girl, you need it," and I'm like, "Thanks, girl." So we're gonna get a random page for you, and your page is Tina Fey. Oh my god, Mean Girls, anybody? You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide, overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh my god. Yo, fuck, I'm scared of heights, man. But like, I fucking go for it. As long as the slide is not like fucking 90 degrees. Yeah, I don't think that's fucking possible. Okay, so yeah, so for you guys, take that. Okay, I'm really relating that quote to this card, the Monkey King, where he is like, there's a calling, like something he knows. I want to do it, but I'm scared. I'm scared to do it. It's like, we gotta do it, man. We gotta go outside. We gotta sign up for that fucking talent show and sing the fucking song. Okay, like whatever that is, guys. Like by the end of the month, like I really hope that you take a risk, and as, of course, a safe, like a logical risk. Like we're not jumping anywhere, but like take that risk, and I think you're gonna really see the result. That's gonna surprise you, but no one's gonna do it but you. So whatever this is for you, it could be a little risk. It could just be a big risk. Like pretend for you, it's like I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy for some reason. That's like a thing. Why not just go to a little show and do it one day? Only 5 people watching anyway. Nobody even give a hell. If it's not like that big, it could just be like, hey, I just want to like apply for that job. Even if I get rejected for that job, or if I go for the interview and get rejected, at least I fucking did it. So do something like that's gonna kind of take you outside your comfort zone. And even though you have the comfort card, comfort doesn't mean like just doing nothing. It means pushing yourself so you can get more comfortable later. But yeah, guys. Okay, let's do your angel number, and then we will call it a day. So you got number 60. 60. Yo, can you feel my energy kind of crazy today? Yo, I had the best freaking nap. Like, I was like, I just love sleeping sometimes. I'm just like, sleeping during the day is like a next level experience. All right, so be prosperous. Find love and harmony at home. The message today is about creating an abundance of harmony in your house so that its effects reverberate outward into all areas of your life. Your angels want you to build a foundation for a prosperous life. Plan an activity that focuses on family, the home, and harmony today. So yes, this kind of lumps in with your 9 cards today. So you're like 9 of cups and 9 of coins. For sure 9 of coins though. But like, life doesn't have to be like spending a lot of money to have fun. Like with me, it's like I've kind of gotten to the point, especially since I'm going to be unemployed real soon. It's like if I have to see my friend and spend a bunch of money, like I don't need to chill with you anymore, because at the end of the day, the whole point of me being with you is me being with you, and I don't really care what we do as long as we're together. So if we have to go out and eat all these freaking expensive foods and do expensive things just to hang out, like I don't want to be part of that. So like sometimes the best thing you can do is like go to your friend's house, invite your friend over, just have a chit chat, watch a fucking movie which is free, maybe cook a dinner which is cheaper than ordering in, like whatever that is for you. Like you don't have to spend a bunch of money to be happy. And maybe for some of you guys, if it is family oriented, like spend more time with your family. Call your mom, call your dad, call your brother, call your sister, call your grandma, call your grandpa, call your cousin, like call them, okay? And then see what's up, because at the end of the day, like, you never know, guys. I'm telling you this. But yeah, guys, the home is where the heart is too. So maybe because you did get the comfort card in the beginning, you did talk about like make your home nice and like livable. So some of you guys, if your house is messy, like clean your fucking house and make it comfy. So yeah, that's kind of like a really random thing. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading all about your February. And if you like the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, all that jazz. And I shall see you in the next video with whatever reading I do. Bye. Hello, welcome to your pile, group number 3. Last but not least, I know you chose the sadness card, so I'm already giving you a hug. Is there a reason why you chose this card? Yeah, I already am here for you, man. But yeah, sorry, I'm really unhinged right now. Like, usually my third, I always say this, but pile number 3, I'm like the most unhinged because like I'm kind of like, this is my last pile. I've been talking for like an hour and my voice is slowly going and I'm kind of just like losing my mind. So you know what? We will lose it together, okay? We here together for a reason. We're going to lose it together. That sounds weird. Anyways, first thing we're going to do is actually just read about what this card means because there's like a nice definition. I mean, hopefully it's nice. I don't know. Okay, sadness. Okay, are we recording? We're good. Okay. Sadness can be demonized as an unwanted emotion, but it's part of being human. Without sadness, we cannot truly appreciate the other feelings that will come after and uplift us. This card is a reminder that sometimes you need to feel sadness in order to heal and return to normalcy. Like all things, it does pass. So, there's a song. I don't know if you guys listen to like old school emo, but it's like a Mayday Parade song, and I was listening to this like a few weeks ago, and it's called "Without the Bitter, the Sweet Isn't as Sweet," and it's kind of like a sad song. So the way I'm getting with this card is like sadness shouldn't be demonized. Once again, like it said, it's like you for you. It's like okay, like if for like I'm gonna just say. So if your life is always like highs, always everything's amazing, fucking perfect life. Apparently, who the fuck lives that life? By the way, like goddamn, you're never gonna actually be happy because you're always happy. So like that's now like the normal. So it's kind of like when you do drugs and you do it so much that you become like your body is immune to it, and then you need to do more drugs because now you need another high, and you have to do more and more hard drugs, and then you die. Okay, maybe this is not the best example, but in order to appreciate like the good things in your life, you really have to go through hard times. You do have to feel sad because then like you start to realize that like small things can make you happy, and you don't need the biggest dopamine hit ever just to like live your life. Okay, so I don't know if that made damn sense, but that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's get your tarot cards for February and see what's happening. Yo, yo. Okay, so. Okay, I see. Oh, fuck, sorry, I just hit my camera really hard. Oh, God, okay. Are you guys dizzy? Anyways, I will get a new tripod soon, guys. I know I've been talking about it for like ever, but I will get it. Okay. Okay, I will say this. As much as you chose the sadness card, and you might not have even been sad when you chose it. Like it could have just been like I like resonate with that card for some reason. Your month is pretty fucking amazing. Like real talk, like give me this fucking month, man. What I'm getting, okay, first of all, your month is gonna be explosive in a good way. That's just what I'm getting. Look at all the colors and all the patterns and all the vibrance and vitality and just even visually looking. Like if you don't even read tarot, that's fine. Like some people just read tarot based off the images. And I'm just getting like just fire energy. I'm getting fire, passion, wands, like things that are like igniting you. And I think like I'll be honest, your month is anything but dull. Like this is gonna be like a firecracker month, and there is gonna be a lot that happened in February for you, and I'm here for it. So let's jump in. So the first card you got was the world card, and I'll be honest, I don't really pull the world card often. It's the last card in tarot. It's like the end of a cycle. And for me, the world card does talk about completion ending. So maybe for you, you're closing a chapter in like around the end of January or even beginning of February. You're closing a chapter to something, whether it's a relationship or a job, or you're hitting a milestone basically. Like something's like ending. Um but in a positive way. Okay, so I think for you, it's kind of like, pretend like this is a good example. So you're looking to buy a house, right? And you've been like saving your money for years. You've been like trying to figure it out, and you finally find that house, and you finally sign the fuck. Is it called a lease? I don't know. Whatever. You sign the thing, and then now you fucking the mortgage. I don't know. I should know this. I'm fucking 31. Anyways, you signed the thing, and then now you're like, I'm a homeowner. So whatever that is, like that is like an example of what this could be. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing. It could just be like, hey, I signed a contract for a new job. Hey, I just accepted my offer to go to school. Whatever that is for you guys, it's kind of like you have like a little bit of a like, yay, let's go moment. And I feel like you're really happy. And oh, for some of you guys, I know it's not a love reading because we'll do that another day, but especially the imagery for this deck, the world card does make me feel like some of you guys are getting married, or some of you guys are getting engaged or proposed to. Or like if you're dating somebody, like someone is like, hey, you want to be exclusive, like, hey, you want to be my girl, you want to be my boyfriend, like stuff like that. And I think it's like, I'm just happy, like, you guys, if you chose this deck, if you chose this pile, I hope it's resonating, because like it's such an exciting pile. Okay, it's such an opposite vibe from the sadness card. Okay, and then you also did get the Five of Wands, but you did get it in reverse. So I feel like if you are having conflict with people in your life this month, whether it's family, friends, or coworkers, you're kind of being the bigger person, and you're kind of like, listen, I ain't part of none of this. I ain't part of the drama. You're kind of gonna take a step back and just kind of like let things unfold on its own. Like kind of like the vibe of I agree to disagree. You're just gonna be like, listen, I don't think this is worth it for me. Like, I'm gonna say my piece, and if you don't agree with it, that's totally fine. Like, we have different ways of thinking, but I'm just gonna take a step back and like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. And I think for you, like, you're just not in it like for the drama this month. Like, you're gonna be like, listen, I gotta do my thing, and I'm not gonna let like these little petty comments or this stupid freaking argument get me down. And you're just gonna kind of let things go. And that's such a healthy mindset to have. I think a lot of us should definitely follow this more. Like, you don't always have to win in a argument, you know? Sometimes winning an argument is just like letting it happen. Like just letting it go and just like not fighting it. So I think you are definitely gonna be very like mature this month. I think you're gonna not get into the pettiness. You also have the Sun card. So the Sun card is like low key the best card in the fucking deck in terms of like positivity. It's the vitality card. It's talking about how like maybe January for you was a little gloomy and you're like, sadness card. I just feel blue all the time. But with the Sun card, you're like you awake again. Like you have a purpose now. Not like you never had it, but like you really feel that right now. You're like, I'm ready to like, I'm excited to wake up. I'm excited to like look, maybe go outside if you live in a sunny area, like look at the fucking, not directly, but go look at the sun, but like, you know, from far away, and enjoy the sun, go on a walk, just enjoy the day. I know like I live in the northern hemisphere, and right now we're having like no sun. Sometimes even if it's just like it's only bright for like 4 hours a day, like we need to go outside and enjoy the vitality. So I don't know why I'm just getting that, like go outside. Also, I think that you're gonna just have an energy boost in February. I don't know why. You're just kind of like I think that's why like when I'm reading this poem, I'm like so hyped. Like I was hyped before I started, so I was just like, I'm already hyped. Like you're just like, damn, let's go. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups, you did get this upright. There is a wish that is gonna come true for you in February, whatever that is. Like maybe you had like a little goal, and like, or you wanted something and you kind of get it. Like I'm telling you guys, your month is like fucking fantastical. Like goddamn. The one warning I do have, especially for this Nine of Cups, is like as much as you're on a high, um, okay, I'll tell you like more later, but like be a little cautious, because sometimes when we're in a really good mood, we can make like stupid decisions as well, because we can be a little bit too trusting. And I just want you to know that with this Nine of Cups, like once again, this person is like a like they're dressing up as someone they're not, and this person is falling all over for them. So just be a little bit more mindful in terms of, you know, as much as you have an open heart this month, like your heart is on your sleeve and you're just full on like such a good vibe. not everybody in your life is like that, and some people will take advantage of that good vibe and good nature you have, and maybe like take advantage of it, whether it's like taking your energy away from you. Like that, an example would be like energy vampires, like people who only talk about themselves all the time and like never give you the time of day unless it's about them, and it's just like, dude, I'm just drained from even being around you. Or they're always negative, like always just like just like a draining individual. And sometimes, as much as like, I know we all go through cycles of like sad days and sad times, but like sometimes like when it gets to the point where it's affecting your health, like it's honestly like this with the Five of Wands, it's healthy to step back. It's healthy to just be like, right now I just need to like kind of protect myself, and like you can hit me up, but like right now I think I'm just like, just you can just be like, oh, I'm so fucking busy, like say whatever, and then like maybe revisit the relationship like in a week or two. Like, but sometimes you need to really protect yourself. And like I would advise being honest with the individual or the people that are possibly like doing this to you, if this does relate. But I know some relationships, it's like very sensitive topic, and if they're in a bad mindset now, like maybe telling the truth is gonna hurt them more. As horrible as this sounds, sometimes you need to really pick the battles, right? Like pick your battle. But really protecting your space, and don't let anyone drain your energy that doesn't deserve. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't be nice to people. I'm just saying like be careful who you be nice to, because some people also see people who are happy and people who are like having that like burst of energy as like they get jealous, and then they start to try to fucking fuck you up. So like that's a thing too, okay, guys. You also have the Four of Wands. So for sure, some of you guys did for sure either move into a new home, whether it's like a condo, apartment, a house. You definitely moved in, and you might have even moved in with your partner, which is amazing. Congratulations, or a best friend. Some of you guys are for sure getting engaged this month. I'm fucking saying it now. Like, you're getting engaged. Pop the question. You're getting into a committed relationship. You might even be getting married. Once again, this is the Four of Wands is like the stability card. It's like your fucking house. It's like if you have like 4 pillars and you put the roof on top, it's like super, super stable, right? And it's like about like all your foundation is stable in terms of whatever you're thinking about. Damn. So yeah, I think for some of you guys, like I am leaning towards this as moving in with your partner, or like committing like to the further steps. Like I think it's gonna be a really romantic month for you, like most of you guys. If you're single, maybe you find somebody that you connect with really well, and like although you're not like in a relationship with this person, like they just make you really happy, and they make you light up. Like they fucking give you that sun energy, and they give you that fucking life. So yeah, I just feel like you guys are really you're winning at life this month. I will say, I'm gonna say this. There is a little bit of a surprise. So at the end of the month, there is going to be a Tower card. So don't be scared. Tower card, we all need these in our lives. And Tower card is like a big unexpected occurrence that could have happened in your life. When I say big, it could just mean like, I don't know. For me, like sometimes like readings are like not the most accurate in terms of like what is your Tower moment. Maybe your Tower moment is like, hey, I found out that my coworker has been backstabbing and bitch talking me for the past few months. Raise your fucking hand, guys, if that shit happened to you. But yeah, whatever Tower moment for you, like not to be scared of it, because I don't want you to be like now fearful of your whole month just because of this one card and be like on your toes. But there is something that's gonna happen at the end of the month where it is kind of like a wake up call. And it could happen when you least expect it. And at the end of the day, like we do need Tower moments to kind of like balance out our life. Like once again, like we were talking about in the beginning of the video, if your life is nothing but highs, you're not going to appreciate, and your whole reading is nothing but a high. Okay, isn't until like near the end of the month where something might actually happen where you're kind of like, oh fuck, like, well, that was good while it lasted, right? And I just want you to know that whatever this Tower moment is, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll pull a secondary card to confirm, but just be like, you cannot really be prepared for the Tower moment. I don't know. For me, it's like, just know that like as long as you like have that, like you got your mentals like decent, and you're like hopefully your health and your emotional well-being is decent, and you have that support system around you, you're gonna make it through anything. So I think you're gonna be fine. Let's get a clarification card as to what the Tower card is alluding to. I feel like it's giving us a cliffhanger into March. And like something's gonna happen in March, but we don't know what, right? It's kind of like the end of the month, some shit happens. But let's just get a little bit of like a clarifier. Like what's happening? What's the Tower card for us? Like is it a relationship thing? Is it like a job thing? Like what's the vibe, please? Okay, so we got the King of Coins. Okay, so I'm feeling like for most of you guys, the Tower moment has something to do with your finances because coins are like more physical. So either it's finances or school related if you're too young to work. I don't know if anyone's watching this under the age of like 16, 18. I'm like, I don't think I'm your demo. But yeah, finances. There could be a sudden job switch up. Not saying you're gonna get laid off, but be a little careful with that in terms of finances. I would be a little bit more mindful this month of it. It could also mean like your physical. Like I did say, like, oh, like you got the 4 of Wands, so like, oh, you have your 4 legs up. It's gonna be like very stable in terms of your household. As much as things are stable, we always gotta prepare for the worst. So with the 4 of Coins, like the turtle is like his legs are pretty stable, but like you never know, like something could just like change that. I don't know. That makes no fucking sense. Anyways, just be careful with that. I also get, I don't know why I'm getting this. So King of Cups, it could be like a masculine energy in your life. So either like a father figure, a man in your life, like someone where you kind of look up to them and their wisdom. It could, I'm getting a strong sense it could be family related because the tree here is reminding me of like family tree. So whatever that is for you, you just might get some news, okay? And I don't want you to be scared or anything, guys. It's not looking like it's the most horrible thing ever, but just be like mindful of your finances and your family for the month of the end of the month. Just be a little bit more like taking care of that area, okay? And maybe for some of you guys, you have kids, you're married, maybe it's about taking care of your family, and maybe we're in a recession and things fucking suck. So yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm rambling like a fucking ton. So let's get your love card, love reading for the month of February, pile number 3. What's it looking like, guys? Sorry, I'm so bad at shuffling, and I'm worse at shuffling when the card is in the shape of a heart. It's like I'm fumbling like wild now. Oh, hey, girl. Okay, we got it. Okay, so this one I can show because it's not nudity. So what's this card? Okay, so it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh my god. Okay, so for sure some of you guys are in a fucking deep, serious, committed relationship. I'm so proud of you guys, man. Sometimes love is crazy, man. Love is crazy. So whoever is like getting that proposal done and all that stuff and that commitment, like this is, I'm not gonna say for sure, but like for some of you guys, you're gonna be happy with this person for a very long time, and I'm really happy. And fucking clap. I can't clap because I'm holding this, so I'm gonna clap my chest and it starts sounding like this. But yeah, for some of you guys, if you're on a relationship, it's gonna go. Like, you guys are going, like, you guys are strong as hell, and I'm so proud. But if you are single, then I think you're gonna find somebody or meet somebody in February, or sometime in hopefully the near future, that does like have this kind of love for you, but not yet. Like I don't see this as like, oh, I'm gonna commit now. But like if you are single, it's gonna be like, it's okay to dive back in, get it, dive deep as the ocean, diving, yeah, dive into the dating. If once again, if you're healed and if you feel like it's right, go back into the dating scene, because I think you are gonna find somebody that really intrigues you and kind of like makes you like a little nervous and like makes you want to like know more. Like you want to pick their brain and they want to pick yours, and it's hard to find relationships with that connection. So if you are single, like I think it's definitely telling you to like give love a chance, okay? Give it a chance. Not saying you have to be committed to this person forever, but sometimes it's good to see like what's out there instead of wallowing. I kept saying wallowing this video. Like I'm saying it. Why I keep saying that? I never say this word in real life. I don't know why I'm like saying words I never freaking say. But yeah. Let's get you a familiars card. Oh, I want to say this just before I forget. I am offering at the time of making this video private readings, but they do cost money. So if you want to like spend money on me, then you can book me, girl. Just join my Discord and you can direct message me there, and then we can figure it out. But yeah, I am offering private readings for a cost. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, this kind of scared me, honestly. I was like, what the hell? So air sign number 2, the bat. Oh my god, okay, this kind of scared the fuck. It kind of look ugly. Have you guys ever been in a cave? So I think 2 years ago I went. It's not a cave. Okay, this is definitely a tangent. But did you know there's a difference between a cave and a cavern? So I went caverning, which is like man-made. Like there's no hole to the outside. So that's a cavern. There's no hole to the outside. And then a cave is when there is a hole on each side, which is like I think natural in the animals or something. Like the animals found it or something. Anyways, number 2, the bat card. Truly magical. Bats are the only mammals able to achieve actual flight. Okay, I did not know they were mammals. Well, no shit, they don't fucking lay eggs. Okay, I thought they were like hamsters. Okay, anyways. They are more agile in the air than most birds. Bats are nocturnal creatures of the night, which may be one of the reasons that some cultures associate them with the liminal borders between day and night, life and death, and the world of dreams in particular. Bats can act as protectors as you sleep, guiding you through dream states and guarding you from nightmares. Okay, wait, I'm gonna say my piece after. Divination. This card may be a hint to pay more attention to your dreams. Okay, that's what the fuck I was gonna say, but sure. Repeated images may be trying to tell you something, whether it be guidance or warning of. But wait, whether it be guidance or warning, or simply a reflection of some issue preying on your mind. If you can figure out what it is, you might sleep better, or even be able to fix a problem you might not have been aware of. Your message. Dreams are important as they can help us process things on a subconscious level. You can practice lucid dreaming to control your dreams and make them work for you in a purposeful way. It might also be time to do some dream magic, like putting a dream charm bag under your pillow to dream of your true love or the best path to take. Dreams are part of your magical journey. Perhaps it is time to channel your inner bat and fly through the night. All right, so this is giving me hard intuitive vibes. So as much as you have that vitality fire energy, you also have that gentle air energy and that like mysterious moon vibe. And I think for you guys, there is going to be a little bit of introspection in the month of February. And if you are having like maybe problems sleeping, sometimes it's really good to kind of like analyze your dream in terms of like dream journaling has helped, or just talking about your dream and just kind of like focusing on like what is the theme of the dream you're having. Like for me, it's like if you're dreaming about like people in your life that you know, like consistently, or like you keep dreaming about like a situation or a job or whatever you're at, it could mean more than you think. So I try to be like, if I keep dreaming about work, even if nothing's happening in the dream to like stress me out, like I'm just like doing my job, nothing happens, maybe I'm like, hey, am I like working too much? Like why I keep dreaming about work? Maybe that's like a thing. Or if you keep dreaming about a person, like why did this person keep coming into my dream, right? Maybe you want to like address them. Like maybe you guys have like a strained relationship, or like something you want to talk to them about, like kind of like giving hints, right? So, and sometimes if you have like stressful dreams and you don't remember them and you just wake up feeling like anxiety and like like a nightmare, then that could also just mean like you could have just like a stressful time in your life, and that is something you have to kind of address, like obviously either with like someone in your life, like talking to somebody, or even like sometimes like meditation helps a lot, and just kind of like controlling your real life so then your dream life isn't as messy. I noticed that when I'm really stressed, I have like really horrible like dreams. So I don't know, that just might be me, but yeah, so diving a little bit into your subconscious this month might help you. Meditation, and I'm not much into lucid dreaming. I think I lucid dreamed once in my life, and like I'm not like that good at that shit. So if you guys can lucid dream, then maybe make it work for you, but I'm not gonna give advice on that because I don't know how to do that stuff. Okay, so we're gonna jump into this book. One of my old managers gave it to me. She could tell my life was in shambles, so she's like, "Girl, here's some advice." So your advice today is just like quotes from celebrities. Suzanne Collins. It takes 10 times as long to put yourself back together as it does to fall apart. Okay, so definitely for you guys, I think like okay, I don't know why I got this, but so your whole month is looking pretty like banging, right? Like it's pretty amazing until this tower moment kind of hits. Like then you're kind of like, I'm back where I am. You're not gonna be back where you are, by the way. Like it's gonna just be like probably like a hiccup. But I think it's good to remember that as much as you are enjoying your life and like things can go wrong, the thing that went wrong isn't gonna end your whole life. Like, and I hope it doesn't. This sounds dark, but just know that like pretend you have a thriving relationship. You just bought a house. You just moved in with your partner. You just committed. Whatever this is, and then you lose your job. Yes, that's horrifying. You just bought a house. How can I pay the mortgage? But at the end of the day, like we still have that relationship going. We still have our health. We still have our family members. We have so much to appreciate, and I feel like that's what this quote is saying is like no matter what this tower moment is at the end of the month, how big or small it is, just know that you have so much to be thankful for and you have stuff to fall back on that just one part of your life might be a little bit like messy. Doesn't mean your whole life is messy, okay? There has to be something there for you, no matter what it is. So yeah, just kind of be remembering that and don't be scared. Like tower cards, sometimes you need a tower moment in your life in order to like switch up the gears. For me, I needed a tower moment in order to really understand my worth. Like, I feel like I didn't have that for a while. Okay, so I just pulled you an angel number just to end off the reading. So your angel number is 72. We're just going to get additional advice for you and see what the message is. All right, so 72. 72, quality. Align your life to your soul. You are being asked to align your life in a way that authentically reflects your soul. The desires you have are perhaps simpler than the life you lead. What can you do today to facilitate quality in all your environments and relationships rather than quantity? So I think for this card is talking more about like and this is something I've really like come to terms with at the age of 31. At the end of the day, like it's not about how many friends you have in life or how big your paycheck is and how flashy your house is and all this stuff. It's not about that materialism. It's about the fact that you have like genuine friends. Like even if you have one fucking friend, like some people don't even have fucking one friend, okay? And I'll be your fucking friend if you need. But like even if you have like one friend that you can just talk to and go to when you have a hard time, or you just you have you don't have a flashy 6-figure job, but you have a job, and some people don't have, like, you need to know that you have more than like most. And I think the quality part is talking about like sometimes you don't need a lot in life to be happy. And even though you got all these beautiful cards this month, like it doesn't mean like you have everything. Like you're not, like, I'm pretty sure no one here is a freaking millionaire. If you're watching this, why are you not freaking giving me money, right? But I think it's just kind of saying like sometimes like the most happiest people live the most simplest lives, and this could be you. Like you don't have like the most flashy life, and that's fine because you're with someone you love. You have great relationships, you have a good family, you believe in yourself, you love yourself, and you fucking take care of yourself. Like whatever that is for you, I think that's a really nice message to actually end off this reading. Is you could have all this, but and from the outside, the people are looking in are like, what? Why are they even happy? They drive a shitty fucking car and they wear clothes from 10 years ago. Well, you know what? They're happy with that, and that's fine. So just remember that it doesn't. You don't have to have everything in a row to be happy. Which is such a beautiful end. Oh my god, guys. Okay, guys. I'm gonna head off. I gotta pee. It's been a while. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful month, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.